This is the trend review for Friday, the 5th of April 2024. And Tesla was the stock I chose for the day. Um, it had a it had higher pivots and it was looking like an inside day. Yesterday we had a bit of a sell-off um, after a big run to the top side, but we still ended up creating higher value and closing at R4. And today we were opening in the gray area, so I was expecting a sell-off before a continuation to the top side. And in Tesla, we had that drop. Uh, we had a bit of an open auction, and I kind of treated Tesla the way I treat Nvidia. Well, I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do that because Tesla gives nice candle formations, and so I was seeing some buying pressure here on the first 6 minutes. And but the first 5 minutes looked very suspicious. It was very narrow price action. So I should have waited a little bit more. This was a bit in anticipation. So my goal was to play it long because everything pointed towards a bullish day. So I was looking for either a reversal at pre-market low or at yesterday's range, or at the last chance at S4. So I pulled the trigger here once I saw that we were failing to break 168.50. But not a smart idea. I saw this signal as very weak, but I decided to avoid it due to the fact that I didn't want to buy at S3, which is what I brought here. Not planning taking a short at S3. So I waited for the better, most optimal trade, and once we closed in this hammer, I decided to pull the trigger, but I got stopped out rather quick. It did attempt to go higher, and I was there for that move. It gave me 1 hour, but then it went against me. And it continued to drop lower. But I was paying close attention to this because I knew that the price action was either double distribution trend day, growing from this compression area to another, or a open reject reverse. So it could be a neutral day as well. So there was a possibility that this could have been an open test, right? But I knew that the market structure could change and it could give me a nice entry for long. So we dropped to this area right here, and I made a really nice entry. And it gave me almost 2 to 1, and I was gonna partial aggressively to just get rid of this loss, but it didn't quite get there. It was a few cents below the first profit target, and he closed on a hammer and decided to get out before it came down to my break-even price because the move just failed. And I was very tempted to enter short here, but I decided to wait, and I missed this opportunity. This buyback once again after failing to break 167. It's a very bullish signal, and had I been on my toes, I could have been able to take it. And with this entry, I could have gone up to the gray area pretty much. We struggled a little bit, but we held the pre-market low, which will be a nice place to add, and then run all the way down, all the way up to 170. And that's where he traded for most of the day, most of the early session. I mean, and then it fell drastically. There was news that came out, so it just destroyed the price action on Tesla. So that's what happened today. I ended the day with just these two trades, slightly green, red. But yeah, bit disappointing. I could have made an entry here, but it was a lot of volatility to time it. But it was could have been a nice recovery on the news. But yeah, I didn't pull the trigger on this opportunity, and no, this one's fine. But mostly on this second opportunity could have been my plan, my trade for the day. So those are the two trades I took today. It was a bit good. It was a bit better. What days is this for? The second. 04, 03, 24, did not trade. 04, 04, 4, did not trade. 04, 05, 24, I did trade. And it was a slight loss, minus 0.9, which sucks, but it is what it is. We're working towards regaining that consistency. I will say no, simply because I missed on my first trade. But I'm improving a little bit compared to yesterday. I think sleep was much better. Everything was fine. Had an excellent pre-market prep. Respect this stop loss and adapted to changes. I did not hit goal today. I think 50%. I think I took two trades, 1 and 1. And we're just trying to improve. Unfortunately, did not respect rules today. But this is all good stuff. This is Monday. Yeah, so for the week, minus 0.9. The trades I took, so these were 8 traverses. No, because I anticipated that trade, yes. Balance. So I win 0.1. And for the stats, this will be as AA. No. Yes. So this doesn't count. 1 for participation, win, 1. It's pretty trade. Yeah. But the seats from my trading review are not too bad. Could have ended on the green, could have reacted to the news a little bit better, but distractions and lack of discipline. I think I really need to stay really focused so that I don't miss those nice signals for entries.